Hello everyone, this is Turn 1 Scoop and we are back and this is the end of our stint with our Tarkir Dragonstorm limited events. We already used up all our resources, our gold and our gems, so now it's time to open up prizes. So 36 packs and we're gonna run down to it and see what else we got. So we have Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage, Flash First Strike whenever another non-token creature you control dies, and offense that endures 2. You have Desperate Measures. Target creature gets +1, -1 until end of turn. Then, if when it dies under your control this turn, draw 2 cards. You have Focus the Mind, Sand Skidder Outrider, Humbling Elder, Narset's Rebuke, and Essence Anchor. Alright, moving on. We have Whale of War, Evolving Wild, Seize Opportunity, Molten Exhale, High Spire Bellringer, and Baron Steep Siege. It's a 4 mana enchantment. At this enchantment enters, choose Abzan or Mardu. If you choose Abzan at the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. And if it's Mardu, at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Alright, we have Effortless Master, Focus of Mind, Nightblade Brigade, Dispelling Exhale, Agent of Kotis, and Stormplane Detainment. And ooh, we have Ugin, Eye of the Storms. It's 7 mana. Whenever you cast a spell, exile up to one target permanent. That's one or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to one target permanent that's one or more colors. So you gain 3 life and draw a card. So it's um, add 3, and then search your library for any number of colorless non-land card, exile them, then shuffle. Until end of turn, you may cast those cards without paying their mana cost. So pretty good. Alright, we have River Wheel Sweep. It's a hybrid mana for Jeskai. Tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it, and then exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. We have Crotic Nest Guard, we have Monastery Messenger, Whirlwing, Stormbrood, Riverwalk Technique, we have Champion of the Sun, Scoured Barrens, and our rare Clarion Conqueror. It's a 3 mana 3/3 flying. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Alright, next we have Overwhelming Siege, Bearer of Glory, Durgar Island Dragon. We have Jeskai Monument, Tempest Hawk, Alicia's Legacy, and Blossoming Sand. We do have Ambling Stormshell. It's a 5 mana 5/9. So Ward 2. Whenever this creature attacks, put 3 stun counters on it and draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a turtle spell, untap this creature. Alright, we have Nomad Outpost, Tempest Hawk, Kintree Nurturer, Bewildering Blizzard, a Bearer of Glory, and Swift Water Cliffs. For rare, we have Sidisi, Region of the Mire, it's a 2 mana 1/3. Sacrifice a creature you control with mana value X other than Sidisi. Return target creature card with mana value X +1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. We have Sultai Devotee, Opulent Palace, we have Feral Deathgorger, we have Teeming Dragonstorm, Aggressive Negotiations, Dispelling Exile, and for the rare, Great Arashan City. This land enters tapped unless you control a forest or a plain, and then add black, and then for 2, exile a creature card from your graveyard, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. We have Whale of War, Storm Shriek Feral, Boulderborn Dragon, Iridescent Tiger. We have Dragonback Lancer, Sultai Devotee, and Devoted Duelist. And we have Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Add 1, colorless. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a dragon spell or an omen spell. And then for 4, sacrifice this land, search your library for a dragon, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Armament Dragon, we have Stormshriek Feral, Sarkhan Resolve, Meticulous Artisan, Aggressive Negotiation, Desolate Earth Carver, and we have Narset, Jeskai Waymaster. 3 mana. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard a card. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. We have Mammoth Bellow, Abzan Devotee, Piercing Exile, Duty from Death, Adorned Crocodile, Devoted Duelist, and Relling Dawnbreaker. For a rare, we have United Battlefront. We have Gurmag Rakshasa. We have Evermouth Sentinel, Rugged Highlands, Timur Monument. We have Poised Practitioner, Thornwood Falls, and our rare is Zergo, Thunder's Decree, Mardu colors. It mobilizes 2 during your end step. Warrior tokens you control have this token can't be sacrificed. You have another Mythic. You have Knockout Maneuver, Narset Rebuke, Wild Ride, Descendant of the Storm, or Descendant of Storms, Worthy Cause, Cruel Truth, Dispelling Exhale, and a Mythic Wild card. Boo! Another Mythic. This is Mythic number 3. We have Breaching Dragonstorm. We have Rescue Leopard, Windscarred Crag, Abzan Monument, Sand Skitter Outrider, Boulderborn Dragon, Rugged Highlands, and for the Mythic we have Ureni the Song Unending. It's a 8 mana flying protection from white, protection from black. When Ureni enters, it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalker your opponent control, where X is the number of lands you control. Mythic number 5. We have Armament Dragon, Saga Wildling, Seize Opportunity. We have Snakeskin Veil, Anyok Wayfarer, Krotik Nest Guard, Draco Genesis, 8 mana. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost. Alright, we have Aegis Sculptor, Focus the Mind, Dragonstorm Globe, Traveling Botanist, Lightfoot Technique, Alessia's Legacy, Ice Ridge Serpent, Stillness in Motion. It's a 2 mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then if your library has no cards in it, exile the enchantment and put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. We have Sultai's Monument, Sultai Devotee, Nightblade Brigade, Encroaching Dragonstorm, Aggressive Negotiations, Tranquil Cove. For the rare, we have Bloomvine Regent, 5 mana, Dragon, flying whenever this creature or another dragon you control enters, you gain 3 life. And it's a 4/5 for sorcery, claim territory for 3, search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, then shuffle. Have Essence Anchor, Lightfoot Technique, Reigning Victor, Venerated Stormsinger, Roamer's Routine, Boulderborn Dragon, Jungle Hollow. For the rare, we have Severance Priest. It's a 3 mana from Abzan Colors. Death Touch. When this creature enters, target opponent reveal their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, exile that card. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates a XX white spirit creature token where X is the mana value of the exiled card. We have Wayspeaker Bodyguard, Nightblade Brigade, Alicia's Legacy, Equilibrium Adept, Wingspan Stride, Marduk's Devotee, Bloodfell Caves, and for the rare, Avenger of the Fallen for 3. It's a 2/4 Death Touch, Mobilize X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Effortless Master, Wingspan Stride, Meticulous Artisan, Adorned Crocodile, Nightblade Brigade for the rare, another Narset. Mythic number 6. Alright, we have Unrooted Ancestor, Watcher of the Wayside, Snakeskin Veil, Uranus Rebuff, Riverwalk Technique, Heritage Reclamation, Undergrowth Leopard, and we have Jeskai Revelation for 7. Return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Jeskai Revelations deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. Draw 2 cards and you gain 4 life. You have Yathan Tomb Guard, Sarkhan's Resolve, Arashian Sunshield, Wingblade Disciple, Delta Bloodflies, Sandskitter Outrider, Rugged Highlands. For the wear, we have Mistrise Village. It's a land that enters tapped unless you control a mountain or forest. It has add blue, and for 1 blue, tap this spell. The next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. You have Spectral Denial, Summit Intimidator, Dismal Backwater, Furious Forebearer, Roamer's Routine, Caustic Exile, Scoured Barrens. And for the rare, Flamehold Grappler, it's a Jeskai color, 3/3, first strike. When this creature enters, copy the next spell you cast this turn. When you cast it, you may choose new targets for the copy. Mythic number 7. We have Sunset Strike Master, Temur Devotee, Champion of Dusan, Stalwart Successor, Riverwalk Techniques, Fire Rim Form, Monastery Messenger, and we have Beator, Kin to All. It's a 5 mana, 5/7, flying at the beginning of your end step. If creatures you control have total toughness 10 or greater, draw a card. Then, if a creature you control have total toughness 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. Then, if creatures you control have total 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life, rounded up. Starry-Eyed Skyrider, Cruel Truth, Wingspan Stride, Wingblade, Disciple, Jadecast Sentinel, Blossoming Sand. For the rare, we have Sage of the Skies for 3. When you cast a spell, if you've cast another spell this turn, copy this spell. Flying and Lifelink. Alright, we have Alchemist Assistant, Ringing Strike Mastery, Swift Cliff, Evolving Wilds, Scarred Barrens, Wing Scarred Rag. This is a terrible pack. We have Yathan Road Watcher. It's a 4 mana, 3/3. This creature enters. If you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Channel Dragonfire, Watcher of the Wayside, Wingspan Stride, Uranus Rebuff, Dragon's Prey, Sibsig Appraiser, Jade Cat Sentinel, and Naga Flesh Crafter. It's a 4 mana 0/0 Snake Shapeshifter. You may have this creature enter as a copy of another creature you control. Exile or renew. Exile this card with your from your graveyard. Put a 1 counter on target non-legendary creature you control. Each other creatures you control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Unrooted Ancestor, Salt Road Pack Beast, Evolving Wild, Purging Storm Brood, Aggressive Negotiations, Piercing Exile, and we have United Battlefront. March of the Lost, Champion of Dusan, Blossoming Sand, Loxodon Battle Priest, Timur Tonyback, Aggressive Negotiations, Thornwood Fall. You have Rediscovered Away, it's a Jeskai Saga. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And then Chapter 3, whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Glacial Dragon Hunt, Meticulous Artisan, Narset Rebuke, Whirlwing Stormbrood, Jeskai Devotee, Tranquil Cove, and rare Stillness in Motion. Sage of the Fang, Champion of Dusan, Underfoot Underdog, Sand Skidder Outrider, Rowling Dawnbreaker, Windscarred Crag, and then Stadium Headliner for 1. It's a Mobilize 1 Goblin Warrior. Sacrifice this creature, it deals damage equal to the number of creature you control to target creature. Mythic number 8. We have Dalkovan Pack Beast, Twin Bolt, Stormplane Detainment. We have Skirmish Rhino, Heritage Reclamation, Salt Road Pack Beast, Alicia's Legacy. And we have Shiko, Paragon of the Way. It's a Jeskai Spirit Dragon. Flying Vigilance, 4/5. When Shiko enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Copy it, then you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Spectral Denial, Sultai Devotee, Dismal Backwater, Rivers Wheel Sweep, Wild Ride, Summon Intimidator, Jungle Hollow, and a gold. Saigu Pummeler, we have Dragonstorm Forecaster, Gurmag, Nightwatch, Boulderborn Dragon, Jeskai Monument, Lightfoot Technique, and for the rare, we have Sirach Elusive Hunter. It's a 3 mana 4/3. This spell can't be countered. It has trample whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent control. Draw a card. Mythic number 9. You have Rite of Renewal, Alicia's Legacy, Sipsig Embracer, Zergos Vanguard, Wild Ride, Timur Devotee, Skull Baron. And we have Tival, Arbiter of Virtue. It's a 5 mana 6/6 flying lifelink. Spells you cast have Delve. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana value. We have Teeming Dragonstorm, Rebellious Strike, Osseous Exile, Jeskai Brushmaster, Roamer's Routine, Bearer of Glory, Arashian Sunshield. We have Felithar, Dawn of the Abzan for 3. You have Trample whenever Felithar enters or attacks. You may sacrifice a non-land permanent. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. And lastly, for our final pack, we have Synchronized Charge, Champion of the Sun, Alicia's Legacy. We have Summit Intimidator, Riverwalk Technique, Bloodfilled Caves, and CDC Regent of the Mire. So there you have it. Those are all our packs that we opened for this week. 32 packs all throughout the week that we started playing Magic, Tarkir, Dragonstorm. Those are the packs that we won and claimed. So thank you very much for watching, and I do hope that you return for another round of Magic with me, and hopefully we get to win our 7 wins. So again, come back again next time, and for everybody else, happy Easter, and we'll see you again. This is Turn One Scoop signing out.